Okay, so we're going to go into part 2 of this video, and I think I got cut off on number 5. So here is number 5. The part that I got cut off on was that we were adding our 3 bases and our 3 faces, which are your rectangles, and our 2 faces, which are your triangles. So we add those together, and that is what we got. Moving to number 6, a carpenter is building a unique jewelry box in the shape of a right triangular prism, and the base has measurements of 4 inches, 3 inches, and 5 inches. Okay, it's a triangular prism, so it's your base that it's talking about, remember, is your triangle. Okay, and then it says, how much wood would it take to complete the project if it is 6 inches tall? Okay, so at 6 inches tall, that's right here, height. Okay, so if we're building an entire jewelry box and we're talking about wood, is this going to be total or lateral? Are we just building the rectangle parts of the jewelry box or all of it? Yeah, all of it. So we're working with total here. Excuse my handwriting. Let's see if my pen's working. So we have our bases. Which is your triangle. Okay, so at the right, so it's really important to know that at the right angle is your straight line. This is your straight line at, why is it not grabbing it? At the right angle. So even though it looks maybe like the other one is standing straight tall, this is actually your height right here, which happens to be 4. Okay, and then this right here is your base. So when you are at a right triangle, remember this is what it looks like. So this stands tall at 4, and your base is 3 because it says it right here, right? So this would be that right angle. Okay, so we have area equals base times height divided by 2. So here we have area equals 4 times 3 divided by 2. Okay, so area equals 12 divided by 2, which is 6. This is for one base. How many bases do we have? 2. So for 2 triangles, we need to take 6 and multiply it by 2 to give us 12. And this is, I'm going to put a T because that's for when we find total. Okay, so then we have our rectangles, which is called our faces. Okay, so our faces are right here. It told us that the height was 6. And then your rectangle line right here, which is 5. Okay, so just to kind of give you an idea, this is your rectangle, which is why this side is 5. Okay, so area equals a 5 and a 6, base times height, and area equals 5 times 6, which is 30. Cool, so this is for one face. In a triangular prism, how many faces do we have? We have 3 of them. We have 3 rectangles. So that means I've got to take 30 and multiply it by 3 to get total. So that's 0, and 3 times 3 is 9. And we use this number for total. So this is the part where I was cut off at in the last problem. So we have to, for total surface area, we have to take 90 plus 12 and add them together. So 0 plus 2 is 2, 9 plus 1 is 10. Okay, so total is area equals 102 centimeters squared. And then we are finished. Okay, so you have one more and it's laid out flat for you so you could get a really good picture of what's going on here. And it's asking for total again, total surface area. So I would really, really, really love you to push pause, really push pause, and try to do this one on your own. You have several examples ahead of this one to look back at for support, and then press play once you have finished. Okay, so here is my setup for my bases, which is my triangle. My base was 4 and my height is 3 because that is where my right angle is, which gives me my straight line of 3 and my base of 4. And then, so my plug in right here. Okay, and then my plug in for my faces, just to make sure that you did it right. My side length for my rectangle is 3, not 4. So if you imagine that this is a present or a box that we're wrapping up, that side right here of 3 would actually connect to this side right here. So those would meet when folding it into this 3-dimensional figure. So that's why that side length is 4. So just checking your work. If you've got all this work correct, then you can continue with the video and it will show you, reveal what the next part is. And if you didn't, press pause and fix it, and then we'll go from there, okay? Okay, and so then we have to multiply 27 times 3 to get all 3 rectangles, and then 6 times 2 to get both bases, and you should have gotten a total area of 93 centimeters squared. Of course, boxing our answers. Okay, so make sure you take a picture of this and submit it online.